Hola estudiantes, hoy vamos a aprender a formar el pretérito con verbos AR. El pretérito es el tiempo pasado. Okay, this is a past tense. I say a past tense because Spanish has several, but the preterite is one of them. It's probably the most common, and so it's the one we're going to start with. El pretérito con verbos AR. So what do I even mean by the preterite tense? El pretérito, or the preterite, is used to speak about completed actions. So things that had a finite beginning and an end. They happened. It's for actions that happened once or a specific number of times in the past. And it's for sudden interruptions and single events. So imagine a beautiful park. I'm telling you about my trip to the park. I say the sun was shining, the birds were singing, the grass was green, when suddenly a squirrel jumped out and attacked my face. The attacked and the jumped, those are in the preterite tense. Okay, so they're things that happened a specific number of times or usually just one time. Okay, and they often interrupt a description. So let's see how to form it. You guys are familiar with the present tense verb endings. Yo goes with O. Tú goes with AS, us. Él, ella, and usted goes with a. Nosotros or nosotras goes with amos. Vosotros and vosotras go with ais. And ellos, ellas, y ustedes go with an. Those are the AR verb endings. Okay, there's a corresponding list of endings for the preterite with AR verbs. Okay, so let's see how they change. O turns into e. Okay, so yo goes with e. The accent mark is important. For tú, it goes with aste. This one's actually not too hard to remember because it still has the AS, it just also has TE. As becomes aste in the past, in the preterite. For él, ella, and usted, the preterite tense ending is O. Note that it's an O with an accent mark because otherwise you'd get it mixed up with the present tense yo. Okay, so él, ella, y usted, O. This one's super easy. Nosotros and nosotras still goes with amos. That's the exact same as in the present tense. Vosotros and vosotras, instead of going with ais, go with asteis. This isn't too bad to remember. It still has an is, just like the vosotros endings usually do. And then the other part, aste, is the same as the tú ending, because vosotros is like the plural form of tú. Okay, multiple yous, y'all. So vosotros goes with asteis in the preterite tense. And finally, we have ellos, ellas, and ustedes, which go with aron. Again, there's some similarities here. An, this one has an an, it just also has an ro. An turns into aron in the past preterite tense. Go ahead and copy all of these endings into your notes now and make sure you include the accent marks on e and o because they are important. Next, let's look at an example. Mi ejemplo es saltar, to jump. So in the present tense, yo salto means I jump. In the past tense, yo salté means I jumped. Okay, so it changes the meaning of the verb. Tú saltaste means you jumped. Él, ella, y usted saltó. Okay, any of those people, saltó. Note the accent mark changes it into the preterite tense. Okay, and that means he, she, or you formal jumped. Nosotros saltamos stays the same. You just have to use context clues. Vosotros saltasteis. Y ellos, ellas y ustedes saltaron. They or you all jumped. Okay, so you can see how a verb looks similar in the present tense and the preterite tense, but it changes enough that you can notice that the meaning is different. Let's look at more examples. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés? Tú dibujaste. It means you, informal you drew. Okay, so not you draw, you drew. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés? Yo nadé. It means I swam. Not I swim, but I swam. How about ella llamó? This means she called. Notice that there is an accent mark on the O, so it's not she I called, it's she called. Okay, and a few of you are still thinking that verbs have masculine and feminine forms. They do not. So I haven't used a masculine form here. That doesn't exist. Okay, ella llamó is the preterite tense, and it means she called. Yo compré. What does that mean? It means I bought. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés? Él cuidó. It means he cared for in the preterite tense. How about ellos escucharon? ¿Cómo se dice en inglés? It means they listened. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés? Tú hablaste. It means you talked in the past tense. How about vosotros bailasteis? It means y'all danced in el pretérito. Okay, how about let's try the reverse. You tell me. ¿Cómo se dice en español? We arrived. Es muy fácil. Nosotros llegamos en el presente y en el pretérito. ¿Cómo se dice en español? I talked. Es yo hablé. I think it might take some getting used to that yo doesn't go with O in the preterite tense, but you'll get there. Yo hablé. I talked. ¿Cómo se dice en español? They stole. El verbo correcto es ellos robaron. Ellos robaron. ¿Cómo se dice en español? I returned. El verbo es regresar. Es yo regresé. Bueno, continuamos. ¿Cómo se dice en español? She threw the ball. Es ella tiró la pelota. Notice that the verb is tirar, so that's the part that we change. We don't change la pelota because the ball is not a verb. ¿Cómo se dice en español? You screamed. Oh, the informal you. Tú gritaste. ¿Cómo se dice en español? He looked. El verbo es mirar. Él miró. Y por fin, ¿cómo se dice en español? You searched. Muy bien, tú buscaste. Ahora, niños, es toda la práctica en el video, pero hay más práctica en Teams y nos vemos muy pronto y me puedes preguntar tus preguntas. Bueno, nos vemos entonces. Chao.